Hello, I'm John Proxy on channel John of the West, and I am the Explodey. No, the Explodey's not here because, well, apparently he's having stir fry, but, he was here the first time I recorded this video, as was I, yes, we were both here. The team of John Proxy and the Explodey were both here for the making of this video. Unfortunately, for some reason the recording did not record our voices, so I am having to redub this video and a little bit of another video. So yes, I can't quite remember what happened, but I know there's a lot of dialogue in this video, so it was very important that I had to keep it. But yes, you can see I'm on the lift. Am I going to be attacked on the lift? Who was playing? I'm not sure. All these questions and more I might be answered at some point. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows? I should do. So, yes. We are quite close to the end of the game. I'm recording this having started the sequel, so I can tell you, in case you're wondering, are they going to do Metal Gear Solid 2? We are going to do Metal Gear Solid 2. But, presumably we have to backtrack to do the keys. That's what we're doing, right? Yes. And we're going to get, or have already got the final keys. And we're just, trying to find bullets first. Of course we are, yes. It's all coming back to me now. Oh yes, and I have no health. No health at all. Lots of bullets there. Very generous with the bullets. Very generous with the bullets. Wonder why it's being so generous with the bullets. I don't know. What about you, not Explodey? Well, I think they're being very generous with the bullets. Well, not Explodey agrees with me. Yeah, I do. Yes, he does. See. You be quiet for the rest of the video. Okay. I definitely won't mention anything anymore. Okay. I'll stop that. It's a pretty good impression of the Explodey, though. He did promise he wouldn't say anything else. So, the music's gone all kind of dun dun bum 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 bum. So, oh, of course, yeah, it's all come back to me. I had to run away from this room, didn't I? It was kind of scary. But we want to go back to that room, put in the key card. Pretty sure that's what's going on. There was lots of jokes, there was lots of Metal Gear. I'm sure. And when I should have immediately redubbed this video when I realised the video was gone. It's just so frustrating redubbing videos. I left it. It's been done now. For the hypothetical people who may watch this, that's why I do it. I do it for you. So yeah, right now obviously we're just trying to gather loads of gear, specifically health. Still have a couple of rations. And try not to die getting health. A bit of a cough. Really bad timing as I'm about to record like 5 days not marathon worth of videos. Yes, we don't want that cough. I'm sorry. But the good thing about the Broventure usually is that I can swap between me and my bro, the Explodey. And, yeah, I only have to do half as much work in the game world and in the talk world. I still do most of the talking, but I have, like, years and years of experience of doing this. Yeah, even though I don't have any viewers, I'm still reasonably experienced. I have little experience of doing this for a long time, even if I'm not very good. I'm practiced at the very least. Let's say that. Obviously, I'm terrible at marketing myself, though. And, if I'm going to be honest, well, I lost the audio to this episode, didn't I? So, very unprofessional, apparently. There's the Barmer. Barmer. Yes. What are you doing, John or Luke? You've got to put that keycard in. Oh, I guess we're scared that that room's going to be full of people or something. Yes. Oh, of course I have to put a keycard in. Before I go through the door, of course. Of course. And then another lift. Wonderful. Should have made myself a cup of tea. Never mind, I forgot that. So let's go down this lift. As if I have any choice. I'm watching a video. You're watching a video. We're all watching a video on the internet. But my video's on my computer, not the internet. So this is your computer, your videos. What? What were you saying, John? I was trying to say their videos on their computer as well, because a part of it had to be downloaded for them to watch it. That's how it works. That's a technicality, isn't it, John? Yes, it is, John. If you're going to be talking to yourself, you may as well use the exploded voice again. You said you wouldn't use the... Sorry. Let's move on. Let's see. What? Yes, let's... Why did you chuck the chaff? Is this... Are we in the room with loads of turrets? Not entirely sure we are. Oh, this is another lift. God damn. This is a very lifty part of the game. Yes, thanks game. Thanks for... Like, I'm almost at the end. But no, can't do that exciting boss fight yet. No, have to have a bit of a backtrack with lifts and loading screens. Thanks, game. Padding. It's padding. It's more obvious when I don't... Well, it was obvious in that. Padding. Though I do like the ravens. Are they ravens or crows? I don't know. I'm going to say they're ravens. Presumably you belong to the Vulcan raven.
Snake, can you hear me?
Luckily, we all know something's going to happen in this video because it's called Master Miller.
Campbell and the others are busy
Why
right
would there
now.
be a video about
I'm on a
Master
different
Miller?
codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
I can.
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my
But you're on
real
the same
name or
number.
even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics
Stop it,
was
Snake.
true.
You're inadvertently hurting my
Because you want to
feelings.
know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I
love the
came
music
from.
comes on.
My age, my race, anything.
Naomi,
Some
I was
convoluted
found in
process of
Rhodesia
getting to
sometime in the
know
80s.
herself.
A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia, what's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes.
Well, some of them are constants and
Rhodesia was
some of
owned
them
by
are
England
variables.
until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried
Yes,
about the
that
past.
geography course.
Isn't it enough to
Came in
understand who
handy.
you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
She is very, very
I
white.
was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother.
Yes,
What?
Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up
On
near the
Nissan.
Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and
Frank
he shared his
Yeager.
rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No.
Half dead from
Brave Fox.
Man Bear Pig.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me.
It's,
He's my one
I
connection.
don't know what it is about
The only
the
connection
way
I have
like
to my
Japanese
past.
animes and
And
Japanese
he brought you
games
back to America.
tell their stories.
No.
But it's always these
I was in
convoluted
Mozambique
backstory.
when
Like
he
you get to the
came.
end of their story,
Who
and then
is
you get
he?
their backstory at the end.
You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war.
Big Boss.
And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined FOXHOUND. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the
exploded.
day that I would.
Oh no.
So, were your prayers answered?
It's been fixed, sort of.
Yes.
I love
waited
that.
2
Right,
long
I want to
years.
get revenge on
kill
like
me?
the elitist
Is
dude
that all
on the
you cared
planet.
about?
Right, I'll just join his
Yes.
squad.
That's right.
Just like that.
2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
All you wanted to get to know yourself.
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
This is a long lift ride.
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Grey Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother.
Ha ha ha!
Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja,
Pardon?
I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of
He's
it.
a nutter right now.
Fox. No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that
We
targets
had our
and kills
final battle,
only
didn't we?
specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body.
It's square root
Fox
of
Die
47.
contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the
not
target's
my
DNA.
macrophages.
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart
And this is why I
cells.
couldn't delete this video,
And then
because it's a storyline
they cause
video.
a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis?
Why are you telling
You mean the heart cells
me
commit
this?
suicide?
He barely can do a
Naomi.
coherent conversation.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time?
How come he knows that word?
Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Yeah, apparently a lot.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't.
Got a job to
No.
do.
You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know
Dun
that.
dun dun.
No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
It's nothing but... Oh no.
Snake.
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more
Ah,
unauthorized
your sense of
transmissions.
timings.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't.
I'll allow
She's
that
under
much, no
arrest.
more.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Fine, let's stop Metal Gear. There's nothing suspicious about that conversation at all. Definitely does not remind me of the guy from Rambo. Right, that's still a lot of birds. The lift has finally got to the ground. I wonder if anything's going to go on. Something's definitely going to go on, right? Radar's being jammed. Thermite G is on. It's turned red. It's time to get out my chaff. Chaff away. Right. Make sure there's... Ooh, ration. Okay, that'll come in handy. Key missile. Yeah, I'm just kind of naming stuff on the screen at the moment. Right, obviously I'm trying to gear up before presumably a boss of some sort. That C4 was kind of interesting, or was that just a relic from previous versions of the boss? This is why I thought I'd be ages ago. I forgot all about the conversation, to be honest. Obviously, I've got to do that whole keycard thing, so that C4. Ooh, there's dudes in this room. Which presumably I knew, but forgot. Right, well, obviously this is dealt with at some point. There's an odd amount of degradation in this video as well. Interesting. I think it got screwed up by I changed all the video settings because I added a camera to one of my other games, and I think that screwed up a lot of things. It's not affected this video too much, apart from the fact there's no audio on it, and that occasionally bugs out like that. Nothing that you really notice, but Oh, you're gonna roll through this. Roll! You don't have a roll, do you, John? This is where you use your chaff, though. Because they were like, no! No, what? One camera gun is not enough. We need 5 standing there. I mean, if they just spread them out, then, like, you'd solve a lot more issues, surely. It's vitally important no one goes through that door or that door. That's the other chap. I'm just going to stand here for a second or two for no reason. Just sort of like that position, to be honest. Big old enjoy of that position. Standing in this corridor. What a lovely corridor it is. It puts me in mind of what's in the future. Looking up at the Metal Gear Rex. I'm sure we'll be seeing him soon enough. I mean, we can see him now, but I mean, I'm sure we'll be fighting him soon enough. We'll obviously be fighting him very soon. Let's do the keycard stuff first. Or let's collect a load of bunch of stuff, load of stuff. Pick one, John, not both. Just get there. Right. Well, I'm waiting for the past iteration of either John or Explodey to put that keycard in. And I guess so are you. Actually, no, you can skip ahead. Pardon? You can skip ahead. Oh, I suppose I can, you might think, and do that. But don't, because you'll miss out on my wonderful commentary of what's going on. Normally I wouldn't be commentating on something that's already happened. So it's a bit odd, but there you go. It's the way it is. Right? I left that gap so someone could answer. You know, just in case. Because nothing's more annoying than like nobody not leaving the gap and be like, I was going to answer that even though it's a video and you can't hear me. Well, now, even despite the fact that it serves no purpose, that gap is there for you to have answered that question I asked. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, something's about to happen. I'm pretty sure. Got a gun. Not that gun apparently. Let's get some C4 and chuck it there for some reason. No. Oh yes, we got gassed to death, didn't we? Not sure why I did that though. Put the card in anyway. Stop panicking. I gas mask might help actually. The card. Put the card in. The card, John or Luke. I'm guessing it's Luke. I'm going to blame any and all of my problems on Luke. You can't get out of the room, try the computer! Alright, then I'm not sure what to do then. Right! Well, this is quite a quandary. Am I about to die? Phone autocon or something. Come this gas.
Snake!
I'm gonna say that was the Explodey, and that the Explodey will just pass the controller to John right now. It's probably what happened. So yeah, chaff. Oh, of course, yeah, you have to turn off the sensors. What are you doing? Turn off the sensors. There we go.
Entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No.
Fantastic. Look at those computers.
Ready for launch.
Oh, music's
I
on this.
deactivated it.
No!
Thank you, Snake.
You fool!
Now the detonation code is completed.
Fool of a took.
Nothing can stop Metal Gear
deactivated.
now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key.
and even activated the warhead
Miller,
for
why are
us
you
too.
talking like that?
I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory
So
alloy
dense.
business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way.
So our
That's when we
entire plan
decided
hinged on you doing
might
that.
prove useful, Snake.
Which is
What?
why I tried to attack you from a
First, I
fucking
thought we
Heinz
might get the
gig.
information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to FOXHOUND.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just get me to input the
This
detonation
plan has
code?
been from the very beginning of the game.
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Oh,
Who
yeah.
the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations
And the
are
Fox,
complete.
yeah, the Fox die only
Once the
affected
world
Octopus because he
glimpses
put
the
his blood.
power of
They had a
this
blood transfusion.
weapon, the White House will have no
Every
choice
single
but
boss
to
fight in the
surrender
game,
the Fox
he
die
wanted me to
vaccine.
win.
To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole.
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake,
He
that's
doesn't
not
even
Master
know.
Miller.
Campbell!
All Master
you're
Miller
too
has to do is
late.
tilt his head forwards a
Master
little
Miller's
bit.
body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off.
What?
But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
It's coming from inside the base.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your
Dun,
purpose.
dun, dun.
You may die now.
That wasn't incredibly obvious at all. Why did I not notice you look just like Master Miller? Here's my favourite bit. Like, so all he's done is he needs to shake his hair out and take off the glasses to reveal he's Liquid Snake. Luckily, Master Miller was known for wearing big glasses. Otherwise, disguising him as him would have been much harder. But like, Liquid Snake doesn't need you anymore because he's got Metal Gear Rex, obviously. He traps you in this room and gasses you, which did, theoretically kill me before all the exploding. I'm going to say it killed the exploding and not John Fox in Channel John the West. So maybe phone somebody, like that scientist Otacon? I'd phone him. There we go. Down 2.
Snake, that's bulletproof
No,
glass.
don't Otacon.
You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you
Phone
open the security
Otacon. Why
lock
aren't
here?
you...
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
My breath. You want me to hold my breath? Right, I'm fairly sure that's all I need to do, to be honest, but...
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening
So
the
wait,
door.
the bit I'm waiting for might be in the next episode. And then you get to hear me and the Exploded talk about that. Yay, he can do that. He's a nuclear physicist, but hacking is not above him. Just let all that poison float safely outside. No, this bit, there. Look. Why is Liquid Snake taking his t-shirt off? Click.
Liquid Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Mester?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
You shot me with a fucking helicopter.
You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the genome soldiers.
You're
From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Die.
Fox Die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr.
Hans
Naomi
don't
Hunter
have
couldn't be
warrior's
controlled
pride.
so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Die's program just before the operation, but no one knows how, why.
With Fox Die.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Die's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
What?
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Die, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create
I wouldn't be a very good carrier if I immediately died.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some more kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior. And now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother.
Sorry, that's definitely not how genes work.
You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
Just said we were identical twins!
Well, I'm not like you!
Just said that!
Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Worst kind of love.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother! Now I'll show you the power
and a rocket launcher
will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
Button all my genes. Yeah. I apparently did not have time to stop him from getting in that Metal Gear. Metal Gear! Right, the exploding will be back for this fight, don't you worry. It's gonna be cyborgs! I'm gonna be honest, cyborgs makes a lot more sense, but... There's a little bit of action there by Metal Gear, by Solid Snake. How do I stop it? Right, well... yeah, is it time to let you guys go? There is more video, but I'm going to cut out. We lose lots. So, I've been John Proxy on channel John on the West, and I've been the Exploding. No, you haven't. That's just me again. And we've both been having a Metal Gear Solid tactical adventure something. Well, we're having a Broventure, even though there's just one of us here. When we recorded it, there was different. Anyway, we'll see you next time.